Joe, during the first test runs, I realized that there's a small problem with these cold pans. They are shaky in this wagon, and if one brings them to this facility where they are emptied by this mechanism, they have to be in a upright position. And one of the things, I cannot just move every time to this facility to bring them in the parallel position to the track. So I decided to build something like a guide rail and guide rods. And I show you how this works. When they approach this area, they touch these guide rail here with this tip on the side of the wagon, and they are brought in the upright position. And if they are now in the perfect position to get empty by this mechanism, which I show you now, you will see why these guiding rails are also important afterwards. So now let's empty them. Okay, they are empty now, and if they move up, you see they stay in this lower position because of these mechanical construction here. They are not swinging back in the parallel position. So, but if I move now the train, they touch here this guide rail, and they are brought upward, and then they are in a perfect position for the next step for loading. And with this trick, you can bring all wagons in a line when they leave this region in the upright position. A few words to these getting more complicated mechanical construction here, but maybe for people who try to build also these things, or at least to use some of these ideas, some hints, if you can try to copy this. The advantage using this guide rod is because it's made of brass, and you have you can bend this brass part to the right position so that the wagon still can pass this region, and also the train, because the train has almost the same dimension like this pen. So it's important that this is not sticking onto the track, so it's a bit in distance to it. And the other thing which is important, this rod should be catched by this bent rail at the right position to move up. And so you can adjust these by bending it more and more so that you have the perfect position for these construction. This is done now and finished. And also important is this arm which pushes these pan down. I show you if I move the arm now, what happened. You see the arm goes down, and then you see that the rod just passes the arm. So the distance is really measured on the basis of millimeters, so that this rod is not contacting this arm. But this is done and also adjusted to the right condition. And now, if I move back, you see that it touches just above this bent brass rod and is then moved upward. Yeah, so now it is finished, I think, this construction. So you can see that I installed on all of these coal wagons at the side of the pan these guide rods. And let's see, all of them have these guide rods. Thank you for your attention.